You earn $38,000 a year before taxes. After rent, food, gas, insurance, and forgotten subscriptions, you have about $200 left per paycheck. And every video online says the same thing. Just invest, just hustle, just be disciplined. They say it like you're standing at the edge of a pool, like all you have to do is jump. Nobody tells you the water is lower now, and it keeps draining every year. In 1980, the average American worker earned about $22,000. Adjusted for inflation, that's $80,000 today. The average worker now earns about $60,000. Not 80, 60. That missing money is not an accident. It's the story of this system. If you're trying to get rich on a small salary, you're not racing forward. You're running uphill. Think of your paycheck like water in a bathtub. Every 2 weeks, more comes in, but the drain is wide open. Rent takes the biggest piece, then utilities, food, transportation, healthcare, and taxes. What's left is a puddle. Influencers call that capital. They tell you to invest it. They rarely show you the math, so let's do it. You save $300 a month. That takes discipline and luck. That's $3,600 a year, invested at 7% after inflation, not 20, not 50, 7. After 10 years, you have about $50,000. After 20, $150,000. After 30, around $350,000. That's not rich. That's survival, and that's only if nothing goes wrong. No layoffs. No illness. No family emergency. No bad decade in the market. Perfect behavior inside an imperfect world. So why does it feel like everyone else is winning? Because you're watching highlights, not reality. You see people who started early, started rich, started connected, or started supported. Survivorship bias wears designer clothes and films in good lighting. Most people don't get rich, they get exhausted. Here's the hidden engine. Wealth compounds faster than labor. If you own assets, money works while you sleep. If you sell time, it stops when you do. $500,000 invested can make $35,000 a year for doing nothing. A worker earning that works 2,000 hours. Same number, different universe. Now let's talk about debt. Credit cards at 20%, car loans at 8, student loans at 6, buy dash now dash pay dash later everywhere. Debt feels like oxygen, but it charges rent. $5,000 on a card can cost $1,000 a year. That's your investing money gone. While you struggle, assets rise. Homes, stocks, land, everything. When money is printed, it flows to owners first. Workers get inflation. In the US and Europe, housing rose faster than wages. So did education, healthcare, and childcare. The latter is still there. It's just taller and expensive. Then comes the hype. Anyone can get rich. Start early. Compound interest is magic. Half true. Compounding needs time and input. $50 grows slowly. $50,000 explodes. Same formula, different outcome. So what actually works? Not fantasies, screenshots, or motivation. Systems, boring ones. Kill high interest debt first. 20% loss beats 7% gain. Automate saving before you see the money. By boring assets like index funds and retirement accounts. Increase income carefully with skills, job switches, and negotiation. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Every raise is a test. Most people fail quietly. Even if you do everything right, it's still slow. 30 years, sometimes 40. No applause, no dopamine, no viral moment, just patience. Most people quit here. Zoom out. Why is this harder now? Risk moved downward. Companies stopped promising stability. You carry the uncertainty. Your retirement, healthcare, and skills are your responsibility. Your power shrank. That's design. Europe cushions the fall. America doesn't. Different systems, same direction. Precarity is spreading. The internet promised freedom. Side hustles, crypto, trading, dropshipping, most became casinos. A few win, millions pay. That's the model. So can you get rich on a small salary? Yes, some do. Through business equity, timing, or inheritance they hide, but most get stability, not luxury. Just breathing room, and that used to be normal. Here's the equation. Wealth equals income minus expenses, times time, times access. Access to credit, assets, and safety nets. Most people only control income and expenses, the rest is inherited or bought. Which makes this political, structural, and cultural. Housing, education, taxes, labor laws. But you're told to think small, make coffee at home, track every dollar. Like a mug fixes economics, still, you live here, so you adapt. No miracles, no fantasies. You build quiet leverage, skills that last, assets that don't care, networks that persist. You become boring on purpose. Because most success stories lie, most had head starts. Most took 15 years, most hide risk. You're running a different race on a different track. So here's the final question. If decades of discipline only buy modest security, if ownership beats work, and if stability is becoming luxury, then what are we being trained to hope for? And who wins when we keep believing it's enough? Thanks for watching. At the end, don't forget to subscribe the channel Rickify Doctrine.